Reports, I have no reports this evening. Let's start with Councilmember Roth.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just one item this evening, and that is a final reminder that a week from tonight, June 25th, starting at 6:30, we'll have our Ward 5 Town Hall meeting. And this month, we have our first responders going to be doing presentations. So we'll have Rural Metro Ambulance, the Aurora Fire, and Aurora Police representatives there to tell us about their assets and their departments and what they do and how they do it. As always, our meeting is at the Peace with Christ Lutheran Church, 3290 South Tower Road, which is on the east side of Tower, just north of Hamden. Certainly love to see you all there.
Councilmember Bersons.
Thank you. I just want to remind everybody, our Ward 3 meeting will be our picnic, and it will be on July 21st. That's a Saturday from 11 to 2 at Bicentennial Park. If you've never come to a ward meeting, this is really not a meeting. It's a community get-together to sit down and meet your neighbors and have a chance to talk and get to know each other. The food and the drinks will be provided, as well as the side dishes. So just come and get to know your neighbors. July 21st, 11 to 2, Bicentennial Park. Thanks.
Councilmember Pierce.
Thanks. I wanted to remind everybody that Bike to Work Day is coming up on June 27th. DRCOG, which is the Denver Regional Council of Governments, is sponsoring this annual event in June for Bike to Work Day. You can register by going to DRCOG, which is drcog.org/bike to work, and you can be registered for several prizes, gift cards to area restaurants, concert tickets. And then the City of Aurora is also having a drawing for 6 Bike to Work Day T-shirts. And the drawing will be open to City of Aurora employees and other members of the public who want to register on the website. So Bike to Work Day, June 27th. I guess start training and get in shape to ride your bike to work. Secondly, I mentioned last time the Arapahoe County Open Space Tax shareback ceremony happened a week or so ago. I have the exact figures of what Aurora received. In 2011, the shareback funds from the Arapahoe County Open Space Tax was $5.2 million that just Aurora received alone in just the year 2011. Since the inception of this program 9 years ago, Aurora has received over $38.6 million in shareback funds, and we also received 3 grants at the same ceremony last week, which was for the Aurora Reservoir Scuba Beach improvements for $190,000, the Delmar Park Planning Grant for $50,000, and a small education wildlife feeding grant for $15,000. So this is your tax dollars at work. So when you buy something in Arapahoe County, a portion of your sales tax that you pay goes to this Arapahoe County Open Space Program. So thanks to everybody who purchased things in Arapahoe County and to the city for receiving this amount of money. Thank you.
Councilmember Broom.
No report, Mayor.
Mayor Pro Tem Clallam.
Thank you, Mayor. Last Friday, I wanted to thank the Chamber, George Peck, for they did a lunch regarding veterans, and they gave out awards to each one of the services. Somebody, and it was it was a nice time and very emotional, and to know that Buckley is so well regarded in the city of Aurora, it was very nice. Also, Saturday night, Councilmember Bersons and I and the city attorney attended a group called TAPS. It stands for Tragic Assistant Program for Survivors, and their job is to raise money for the families of those that have lost loved ones in Afghanistan and Iraq, and they do things with the kids and the spouses. I'm not sure how much money they raise, but the auctions were, my goodness, they were over 200,000 on some items, so they were going pretty good. And I think, was it Eddie Raven was one of the singers, and I'm not real into a lot of the new singers, but So it truly was it was a nice time, and a lot of good money was raised, and it was pretty special because I think we need to do a lot for our veterans, and in my mind, we're not doing a lot, so this was just an outside group trying to help, so.
Hey,
It's your turn, Councilmember Markert.
congratulations for another great cruise in Havana. Saturday was abuzz with vehicles and cycles up and down the street, so thanks to all for that. Back at the Gardens on Havana, it's Tuesday night at 6, the concert in the Lisa Strawn Rose Garden, old school rock and roll, so bring your tennis shoes and plan on dancing. On Saturday, the Aurora Historical Centennial House at 16th and Galena will be having a tea from 1 until 4, ice cream social and tea, and a celebration of the home's refurbished garden. So everyone is invited to that. And those of you that, whatever you believe in, if you could, tomorrow morning at 11, former council member Frank Wettig, former senator, former state rep, former county commissioner, is having surgery at 11 tomorrow morning at St. Joe's for brain surgery. So keep him in your thoughts or prayers or whatever spiritual guiding you can offer. Thanks.
Councilmember Peters.
Last Friday, I too attended the Aurora Chambers Armed Forces Recognition, and it was just so wonderful to see all the different branches of military out there. And I would just like to send out a thank you to our military for providing service for all of us. You know, I'm really honored that we have the base here. And then I want to talk about the superintendent of Aurora Public Schools was here tonight and gave us a little update on the Aurora Public Schools. And I'd like to congratulate Aurora Public Schools, the superintendent, and all the school board members and the teachers and staff for, you know, an upstanding job Aurora Public Schools is doing. It's just fantastic, all the programs that they're offering and how many children now are being reached out to and coming out of high school with an associate degree. It's fantastic. So congratulations. Good job.
Councilmember Hunter Holden.
Just a reminder to everyone that the Banks in Harmony start this week. And this Thursday at 6:30, Bicentennial Park, Dean Bushnell will be there. So come and have a great time. Thanks.
There's one thing I probably should have said, since we don't meet again until after the 4th of July. Just a reminder to everyone out there, it was covered already, but RTD received 2 unsolicited proposals regarding light rail on I-225 in response to the RFP that they put out. The staff will make a recommendation to the board on July 3rd. The board will make a decision on that recommendation on July 17th. If we all keep our fingers crossed, we may well have an extremely positive decision on light rail on 225 within a month. So everybody out there, keep an eye on what happens. Public invited to be heard. Is there anyone else here to address council this evening? Oh, Councilmember Markert.
Mayor, I was just
Councilmember Peters.
wondering if there's any council members that know about our 4th of July celebration, since we won't be attending until the 9th. What time it starts and what side of the building it is on. Is there somebody? Kim Stewart, could you come up and tell us, please?
I think we'd be invited.
Yeah.
I didn't get an invitation. I haven't gotten an invitation, so.
Kim Stewart, Communications Director.
The day's events start at 6 p.m. on the lawn of the west side of the Aurora Municipal Center with bands, local bands. And then, oh, thanks, I thought I hit that. And then the fireworks start at 9:30, so weather permitting, we hope to have a good crowd, some food vendors, beverages, and lots of family entertainment.
And you said it starts at 6:30?
6 PM,
Oh, 6 PM.
yeah, with fireworks at 9:30.
Thank you very much.
Again, I'll ask anybody for public invited to be heard. Remind council that upon adjournment, we'll be going upstairs for an executive session of the Aurora Urban Renewal Authority.
I gotta go home. Ricky had dinner.
Meeting adjourned.